Good day. Oh, this is King Double from Math Academy. So are you in grade 10? Let us gather here. So now we're going to talk about question 1 and question 2, particularly on paper 1. So now, what are the things that you are going to be examined? And what are the things that you need to understand before you go into the examination? Question 1, it's going to be plus and minus 18 marks. And 1.1, it's going to be factorization. So in factorization, you need to learn how to take the common factor, difference of two squares, trinomial, cubic 1. You have to know how to factorize that because they're going to ask you that particular question. And then number 2, 1.2 is going to be a simplify. So in this simplify, it's going to be divided into various sections. For an example, you can be given 2 brackets and then you need to expand it. Don't forget when you're expanding. And then number 2, they're going to give you maybe a simplify of the LCD, wherein you have to take the LCD. And then lastly, they're going to give you a question wherein you have to solve it in terms of prime factors and then use the laws of exponent. And then 1.3 is going to be a question that you have never seen before. Sometimes they can even ask you the SAD, so you need to be able to learn how to work on that one. And then question 2 is going to be strictly solve for X. This is where you need to get the marks. They're going to ask you solve for X. Then obviously you can, number 1, they can give you wherein you have to take the common factor and then solve for X. And then number 2, they can ask you the exponential equation. Remember, the law of the exponential equation is that the basis must be the same. And then of course, they're going to ask you about the inequalities, wherein they can just say find the value of M, and then they gave it in terms of the inequality. And when you take something to the other side, make sure that if you are taking 8 to both sides, you need to make sure that you subtract or you add. And then lastly, you're going to be examined or you're going to be asked about this spontaneous equation. This question of the spontaneous equation is very, very vital because in most cases you're going to use it. So you have to learn how to use the spontaneous equation, wherein you're going to use the substitution, wherein you are going to use elimination method or the equating method. And that alone in question 1 in grade 10, and question 2, it's going to be about a round of 35 marks, and you're going to write out of 100. So if you have that 35 marks, you are good to go. So, and if you're looking for a tutor, we can help you as much as you can. You can just link on the link you see on the bio, or you just take our number and then we'll take it from there. We hope to see you very soon, and thank you so much.